Hey, hey. Good evening. This news is super stupid. What? This is like one of the most sought after remakes slash remasters I can think of. Thanks, Risa Bryonics. The membership, Nikki. I don't know if I've listened to any of that, Yeetsy. Thanks, Resub Daka. Membership, Jay. Membership, Jacob. Yeah, it's apparently 150 gigabytes somehow. A remaster being 150 gigs is diabolical. Thanks, membership, Dick Twist. I thought it was 120. Oh, is it 120? I read 150. It's 120, but apparently comes with all the DLC. Ah. I read 150. Let's give some Nick. Yeah, I saw the Pope passed away today. Which means all the gambling must be about to pop off for the next Pope. Who did we place our bets on? I don't remember. It's been too long now. Yep, it's real. That sounds about right, Zach. Let's give some Siberia. Membership, CJ. You see, the notorious foot fondler got 20 years. Look up, foot fondler gets caught in front of his dad. What in tarnation? Foot fondler to serve prison time after breaking into Nevada homes. That does look like a foot fondler, I will say. Nah, it's pretty tough, Jevin, but there's a lot of good resources on YouTube that should be able to help with that kind of journey. Bulking, I've never been good at. And no, not really, Thompson. I'd want them to keep everything intact. A man who broke into several homes in the Lake Tahoe area and fondled women's feet while they were asleep was sentenced to prison earlier this week. They sentenced Mark Anthony Gonzalez to 8 to 20 years in prison on 2 counts of burglary. Nice. Oh, does Andor start tomorrow? Thanks, Risa Uchiha. I didn't know it started tomorrow. I will be watching it, though. Thanks, Risa Jack. Oh, I see. It's actually a body cam of the foot fondler getting caught. Did they catch him in the act? Fondling some feet?
Feet. looking at shoes, stealing some shoes, and now we're touching people and breaking into their rooms.
The big thing that I got going on, it's like a foot fetish, you want to call it.
So entering their rooms and touching their feet and legs, that's this step. What would be the next step after that?
What started out as a burglary turned into a nightmare for multiple women on what should have been a relaxing 4th of July weekend. A resort nestled on the coast of Lake Tahoe, Nevada, became the center of this bizarre crime spree during...
The title had me believing that the foot fondler had broken into a home, fondled the foot, and his dad happened to be there at the same time. Like, his wires got crossed and he ended up, like, fondling, like, his sister's foot or something, and the father's like, "What is this?" But it seems like his dad was there when the police confronted him after he had already been caught. Eventually, Elder Scrolls 6 will come out, though, Velric. Just give it another decade, I'm sure it'll be here.
During the nights of June 30th and July 3rd, 2022. The events earned the assailant the nickname Foot Fondler. The escalating nature of his crimes leaves investigators asking what drove him to commit these strange acts, and what was he planning to do next?
I don't know why I would do it. It was really stupid.
Do you think you'll be able to stop?
It's August 1st in the residential neighborhood of Atwater, California, where two investigators with the Douglas County Sheriff's Office have traveled over 200 miles to serve a fugitive warrant. Nearly a month after the incidents that terrorized the residents of Lake Tahoe, the investigators prepare to question 26-year-old Mark Anthony Gonzalez, leading to an unusual conversation with disturbing insights and jaw-dropping revelations. The following footage has never been seen before.
Are you Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. I'm Detective Jenkins. My partner, Detective Schultz.
Hey, Mark.
Hi.
Hello.
Would you mind coming back to our Jeep?
Pleasure. Good morning.
We're going to walk this way and just have a conversation.
Okay.
So, Mark, the reason that I'm here to I'd like to chat with you a little bit about your family vacations in Tahoe around the...
Oh, man, it is so hard to hear it with the dog going ballistic there.
And I don't know why I would do it. Just a stupid thing.
Okay.
But we just went over there to, have a good time 4th of July weekend. We just went over there to, we normally go every year, 4th of July. We went boating and just things like that. Wanted to have a good time.
GTA 6 is still coming. I said trailer in August,
The officer
probably,
is well
or
aware
July.
that Mark's definition of a good time goes beyond boating on the lake, but before she confronts him with what she knows, she first informs him of his Miranda rights.
Uh-oh, Mark.
Chooses to be anything but silent.
So I'd like to
He's
talk to you
using
about
his
some of
talk
your
no
activities
jutsu to get
while
out
you
of
were up
this.
in Lake Tahoe.
Like Naruto, but for feet.
Specifically the rooms that you went into of the women and touching their feet. And before you tell me that you didn't do anything like that, I'm going to tell you this is your one opportunity to be straightforward with me,
Yeah.
okay? I know that it was you because you left your fingerprints behind.
According to victim statements, on the nights of July 2nd and 3rd, Mark entered two separate rooms at the resort through unlocked sliding glass doors. One woman described waking up as her blankets were being lifted from her body,
Ugh.
while another was awoken by the sensation of someone rubbing her legs and feet.
Ugh.
The officers will soon confront Mark with more disturbing details from
Jesus.
these incidents, but for now, they continue to question him about his deranged motive.
So I don't understand why you did those things. I'm trying to understand. I've never met you. I don't know anything about you.
Yeah, I'll be watching Andor.
So can you kind of explain it to me?
Just out of dumbness. I don't know why I would do it. It was really stupid.
Well, and I'm sure you can appreciate 4th of July. There's a ton of women up there. Why those rooms? Why did you go into those rooms?
Every room looks the same. It was out of dumbness that I did it, and I don't know why I would do it. Just a stupid thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
How did you get into the rooms?
Yeah, so this guy just spills the whole beans. Yeah. He's not being shy about it. And his pops is right there, and now he knows he raised the foot fondler. Where did it all go so wrong? Damn, Mark. What a story, Mark. Yeah, he's facing 8 to 20 years. We just looked. Thanks, membership, Kiwi. Of course I've seen that. That's a classic meme. These are the bits indie. The foot fondler facing 8 to 20 years. That's what it said in the article. Facing 8 to 20 years for it because he was a serial foot fondler. I mean, he went on a whole spree. He went room to room there. What do you mean, cabbage? Is that like a new law they passed over there? I'll have to check it out. How did the women not see him? He had the cloak of invisibility. Brother, what do you think? They were asleep. Were you not listening? He would go into their rooms, and he would lift the covers off them and start, like, caressing their feet and legs, and they would wake up to it. But they were asleep. That's how they didn't know. It's not like he, like, hid behind, like, a plant or something and then, like, got around there. It's not Assassin's Creed. Oh, I forgot to turn the claw on. That sounds like a terrible idea, Light. I will not be playing as that. And I can't remember if we watched that one or not, Jacob, but I remember that title. Yep, EW is where the Chris Chan body cam footage came from. That is correct. I think it's a tier 1 shoe. Oh, gotcha. Why would they want to lower the amount of tests to 1 for that, though? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I'm watching To Be Hero X. I'm liking it. You excited for 28 years later? Yes. I'm looking forward to it. You talking about Oblivion, Toke? And no, I've not seen that, Alex. Thanks, Resham Corvus. You see, Sony is holding a $5,000 contest for anyone who watches the Until Dawn movie the longest without falling asleep or going to the bathroom. What? Until Dawn. So who can survive the... Oh my god, come on. We'll go to this one. Jesus, come on. If you thought attempting to watch Sony Pictures' new adaptation of Until Dawn once was bad, the studio is a challenge for viewers everywhere. Survive in a repeating loop just like the teens in the film for the chance at a prize and real glory. They've announced Survive Until Dawn screening competition to take place tomorrow, April 22nd, challenging audiences to experience the film's horror over and over again. Wait, does this movie come out tomorrow? Comes out on a Tuesday? When was the last time a movie came out on a Tuesday? No, there's no way, right? Hold on, let me check. I'm just looking at tickets. Hold on, let me see. No, I see nothing about it coming out tomorrow. Maybe it's just for the competition. It's like a special screening just for this. That's Yusa Borrelia. Competition will be held in 8 cities across the U.S., including LA, New York, Seattle, Chicago, Washington, Denver, Atlanta, and Miami, pitting viewers against the clock to see who can literally survive until dawn. Competitors must stay awake all night, or all 12 hours from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., as the film plays on repeat. So there's disqualification for phone use, bathroom breaks, or dozing off. How would they even know if you dozed off? The prize for winning the competition hasn't been announced, but internal bragging rights are also included. Yikes. Cringe. Holy. That's the most shameful thing ever. Thanks for your sub, Chris and Souls. No, I still need to do the new half-sword update. There's some other articles that say the prize is 5K. That sounds about right. Where did they announce the Survive Until Dawn? Where's the official post? Maybe let me just check the website. I don't. Okay, I'm not gonna look that hard. It wasn't there. New Doom Dark Ages trailer out. Ah, so it would seem. And yeah, I'll be streaming the Oblivion remaster.
The makers felt a weapon.
Isn't this as dangerous as the hold your Wii for a Wii challenge? I would think so, but since it says from 7 to 7, you're probably not gonna die holding piss that long, but I don't know. I guess it depends.
As powerful as the Slayer should be guided.
I heard about that, JoJo. I did hear that. Shit's crazy.
He's not one of us.
I'll look into it, Leon. Maybe I'll watch it.
The time is now.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer.
Here's you, Simpson.
Focus on breaking humans first.
That demon, he's after something.
Here's your cabbage.
That much power in Hell's hands.
Glad you've liked
None of us
Sekiro.
will survive.
Happy to hear that, Cataclysm.
Bishop Creed, we need him.
Launch the Slayer.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
I can never rule as king, so long as you are the only one they fear.
Maybe we should brick. This is such a hype trailer. It's a shame the dragon sections are apparently fucking terrible, because the dragon itself is so cool.
Stronger than maybe even you.
Nice. God, I hope it's good. I'm still so nervous from all the gameplay, but I really hope it's good. I love Doom. We have so many games coming out. Bro, I'm actually like super upset because the Oblivion remake is coming out at the worst possible time for me. Because Expedition 33 drops in 2 days, and I have been so hyped for that game. But if they actually do end up just dropping this tomorrow after the unveil, I'm going to be pissed. Because I really just want to play Expedition 33, but I feel like I'll probably play this first because it'll be shorter. And then go into Expedition 33. Did they remove glory kills? Pretty much. They changed glory kills, but it's like they basically removed it. It's supposed to be like freeform glory kills, but it's really not. There's membership trash. When does the new Taco Bell menu come out? Because, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll do more Schedule 1 when an update drops for more content. I don't remember when Tyler said that's coming. But when that hits, for sure. And yeah, I played Terraria, I just didn't get into it. There's a Prime Aqua. What other than glory kills are you worried about? For Dark Ages, the thing, from all the gameplay we watched, it does seem a lot slower. Now, I did finish the skill up take on it, and he said that he still really liked it and that sometimes it even felt faster, but from everything I've seen, it just looks slower compared to Eternal. And I loved Eternal's pacing. The dragon also looks like shit, which is something skill up also mentioned, but the dragon looks really fucking boring to play. Yeah, it's been rough syrup. I have no idea when Persona 6 is dropping. And I might replay it, I'm not sure yet, Gustavo. I did not hear about that DM Stew, yikes. That's horrifying. Thanks, Risa Braze. Do you buy into the theory that the Oblivion remake was at least partially because of Sky Oblivion? No. What I believe is the Oblivion remake was in response to how bad Bethesda's reputation has been recently with Fallout 76 and Starfield. I think they knew they couldn't get Elder Scrolls 6 anywhere near a point where they could show anything, so instead they've opted to do this knowing full well people will be very excited for it. And this is definitely something to get some momentum for their company going again. My day's been fine. Hope you had a good day, Ruse. I have not seen any of that, Sith. Oh yeah, I forgot Last of Us is already confirmed for Season 3. Yeah, I'm curious how that works, what that's going to look like. And it's very much working in their favor. Oh no, it's a very smart move. I think it makes a lot of sense. They are giving fans something that they do want, and something that has been asked for a long time. So it makes sense. There's membership Goose. Is P6 supposed to come out this year? Heinz just dropped some limited edition tooth grills for opening up condiment packs. Wow. Heinz somehow makes opening sauce packets a fashion statement with stylish tooth grills. Very cool. Okay. Is Paul Wall on the team there, the creative lead or something? That's interesting. I'd love a Bully too, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I thought the trailer is fine, free play. I'm sure, yeah, I think Jesus Christ, I think Sky Oblivion and Oblivion Remake will be fine coexisting. I saw their statement on it. And yes, I saw the Nico Harrison take. Here, I'll pull that up. That goes, it went crazy. I couldn't believe he just outright said this. Here, I'll just type it in directly. It'll probably come up for that. Yeah, here we go.
Nico Harrison after doing...
I just want the raw. Here we go.
Know that Luca was important to the fan base. I didn't quite know it to what level, but really the way we looked at it is, you know, if you're putting
Thanks, Dan.
if you're putting a team on the floor that's Kyrie, Clay, PJ, Anthony Davis, and Lively, we feel that's a championship caliber team, and we would have been winning at a high level, and that would have quieted some of the outrage. And so unfortunately we weren't able to do that, so it just continued to, you know, go on and on. Know that Luca was important to the fan base.
I love that. GM, by the way. Yeah, I knew he was like somewhat important, but I just had no idea people like loved this guy. One of the best players in the NBA. Like, I didn't think people would care that much if I traded him. What, is he like the face of the franchise or something? No, I've not heard of Crosscode. There was also a reporter that asked him why he shouldn't be fired. Yeah, I saw. That one was just kind of sad. It really seems like he knows his job is in jeopardy. But yeah, a reporter asked him why he shouldn't be fired, and he said, well, I think I've done a good job. And basically just went on about that. You can't really blame me for injuries. Thanks, Resub Bearded. No, it's a fan project, Toke. It's called Sky Oblivion. It's been in production for a long time. Jesus. They're not getting the name wrong. That's just literally the name of this project that's been going for like a decade now. Yeah, I agree. I think Nico Harrison is an idiot. I think he is super stupid. I don't think so, Cole. I don't think that helped them out that much. I don't think that remake would go crazy. I remember that name, Wyatt, I just never played it. The Shannon Sharp text messages. I haven't read them, but I did hear he put out a statement about it. Hold on, quick text. He's getting sued for like 50 mil? Wait, is he? Oh yeah, you're right. He's accused of sexual assault and battery in a $50 million civil lawsuit. I didn't know that. I know Hytale just from the trailers. It's definitely not going to replace Minecraft, I'll tell you that much. That's cool, Noah. I wish him luck, I hope it goes well. I did not watch it, Leon. I saw clips from that episode, though. Check out the Kanye news. Is it about that tweet? Or at least I think it's a tweet. I saw a lot of people making, like, articles about it. Yeah, thought so. Oh, I didn't know that, Box. I didn't listen to that song. That's awesome, Apollo. Glad you're liking it. And I do plan on trying Half Sword again. Yeah, R.I.P. the Pope. You think he's serious or just unhinged? That's the thing. It's always impossible to know with Kanye. I really have no idea. If you don't... I don't know why I'm talking vaguely about it. It's a fucking tweet that he posted or something. At least I think it is. I don't know. But apparently Kanye made a statement somewhere where he said that he had sucked his cousin's dick all the way until he was 14 years old or something. But again, it's impossible to know if he's like being serious or if he's just on like another fucking spiral. I have no clue. It's horrifying. Is membership Irish? It's to build up hype for his new album. Yeah, maybe you're onto something. Membership Anthony. Did you listen to the new snippet? It's just called Cousins. Oh, so is it from a song? Like it's like a line from a song that he posted? From one of his songs that he posted? Is that what it is? Oh, what a crazy thing to put in a song. No, he tweeted that, then dropped the snippet in the same tweet. Oh. Ugh. There's an animation being funded called Judas Iscariot, a story based on New Testament but with furries. Jesus Christ. Yikes. Thanks for your Ronnie. I definitely don't think so, Leon. I don't think he has any clue what's happening or what's going on or even where he is right now. Yeah, we talked about that, Stu. The lyrics for it are already on Genius. Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay. Hold on. Claims he had incestuous relationship with male cousin as a child. Song is called Cousins. Says it's about his cousin locked in jail for life, killing a pregnant lady a few years after he told him they wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, so that's what that was. That's what I saw, like, all the article headlines referencing was that tweet. Oh my, what the fuck? Holy shit. Wow. What a crazy song. I'm sure Twitter will gas it up, though. Yikes. Matt told me about it a little bit, Cole, but I haven't looked into it yet. But it sounds real bad, that's for sure. Not really firm. Thanks to the Bits Galaxy and membership due. Yeah, I read Berserk. I already saw the new Fantastic Four trailer. What are your expectations for the Oblivion remaster? You think it'll run like shit? I think it'll be good. My expectations are they don't fumble it. I think they know how important this is. I think they know they need it to go well. So I don't think they're going to fuck it up. Hey, good to see you. The only thing getting me off modded Skyrim, I'm addicted. Man, I haven't played modded Skyrim in a minute. Hope you're doing well, Diesel. I'm still hoping this doesn't drop tomorrow. I want to do Expedition 33 first. I really do. But if this drops tomorrow, I really just think I'm just going to bang this out first. I'm too attached to Oblivion. You listen to Tool? Their old stuff. I could not stand their new album, but a lot of their old stuff, yeah. Wow, what a crazy name. Thanks for the Prime, Femboy Fart Tickler 2. Awesome. Oh no, excuse me, I didn't mean to slander you. Femboy Fart Liquor 2. Incredible name. Wow. That's really something. My mom said I need to check if Baba Vanga predicted the Pope's death. She predicted literally everything. She was so ahead of her time. She got everything right. She probably got it down to the minute. Yeah, we already watched the new Doom trailer. Thanks, membership CR. Yeah, we still make a lot of those CR. Never played Oblivion, only Skyrim. Is it worth the money for someone who doesn't have much money to spend on games? I guess it depends, man. You could probably just wait until it's cracked. But I would say, like, if you're going to get a game, Oblivion's a really good choice. The game's also, like, we replayed it pretty recently. The game's still really fun, so I'm sure the remaster's gonna go ballistic. I didn't know Ghost was dropping a new album this week. I'll check it out. I'm not like the biggest Ghost fan. I think they're fine. I like some of their tracks, but I don't go like crazy. Thanks, Resub Devap. Resub Alt. Thanks, membership Smug. Do you think they'll release it right after they announce it like people are saying? I hope not, but I have a sneaking suspicion they will. Which is going to make me really sad if that's true. I will actually be upset. Like, not even memeing, I will actually be mad. Why? Well, even aside from what I already stated with Expedition 33, I also can't play it tomorrow after they drop it, because their thing is at 11, and I've got plans from noon till about 8 p.m., so I won't even be able to play it after they announce and drop it. So then it's just blue balls for the whole afternoon for me. I have no idea what that is, Noct. I have no idea who that is. I'm not going to stream after 8 p.m. Oh no, of course I am, but I'd like to play it right when it drops. Have you seen the fake Bodycam channel blowing up for a video called Cop Confiscating a Blind Man's Walking Stick for it being a weapon? Is it fake as in AI or scripted? Well, this is on Law and Crime. I think this one's probably legit. Try the whole title. And that's still nothing. I don't see the one. This is probably very real. It's Prime Rio. That's a good point, Butter. And I did not watch Grand Theft Hamlet. It's the Bodycam Declassified. Oh, this one?
Excuse me, sir?
Yes.
What are you doing here today?
I'm just waiting at the bus stop.
This isn't a bus stop.
I usually come here every day, and you know the bus driver.
Is this the same channel that did the officer arrests an FBI agent not knowing he's an FBI agent? Yep, thought so. Yeah, this channel is fake. It looks like it looks like it's going well for them though. The scripted body cam's kind of crushing it in the algorithm. Easy to give some main. And you know people actually believe it. Oh, this one in particular? This video went big mode. This shit was everywhere when it dropped. And I started it on stream and it became pretty clear that it's fake. But it was very effective at what it did. Got a lot of people to believe that it's real. And they ran with it. There's nothing illegal about this, not once they say they're actual police. Oh no, I know. They're not breaking a law by doing this. That's the thing. It's just faking. It's like fucking Patty Mayo. It's just scripted content in a different way here. And it works really well for them. This is Prime LASIK. What's your take on the Elder Scrolls series? I like Elder Scrolls, but Elder Scrolls 6 ain't coming out for like another decade, I'll tell you that much. And not yet, Jack. I've been watching too many other things for free run right now. Looks like a sub-galaxy. You should make body cam content. I've talked about this before. Since we have all, like, the farm now, a ton of land, what I want to do is start pumping out, like, a bunch of those, like, mountain monster type videos, but also going back to what I tried, like, a couple years ago with faking, like, haunted shit. Because I think now we're in the optimal age for that to catch fire and just go ballistic. So yeah, I could probably do some body cam shit, too. just rip it. Yeah, I'm going to be giving Lords of the Fallen update a chance. I plan on it. That game sucked when it came out, but hopefully the update fixed it. I don't know, Cole. I haven't talked to him in like 10 years. Been a long time. That's a genius idea, combining the two, make body cam involving paranormal and cryptids. Nuke's top 5 will be all over that shit, I'll tell you what. I'm not going to be playing Last Epic. Even though I don't like the state PoE 2's in, I'm still not going to swap to Last Epic. Yep, I know Huck to a girl's back, Leon. You're gonna do a farming tier list, like rank plants based on their growth. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we'll do a lot of wacky shit. Actually, there's something I meant to look up but never did. Give me one sec. Damn. I was wondering if you could get like a license to grow cannabis in Florida, and I'd just actually try like the Weed Shop 3 and Schedule 1 recipes to see what strains get made from it. I meant to look that up earlier and forgot. You gonna get animals for the farm? Yeah, eventually. There'll be a Morrowind remake before E6. Bethesda making a new game with a new story that's actually solid is wishful thinking, unfortunately. Yeah, I have no faith in them making anything original good anymore. Starfield showed they just can't fucking do it. They've lost that touch. But I'm still praying Elder Scrolls 6 eventually comes out and is good. Yeah, I heard Andor Season 2 drops tomorrow. The only good Star Wars thing left. His membership hyper. Would you be hyped for a Fallout 3 remake? Yeah. Yeah, I think I would. Use membership dabs. I would like that. That's very true, Crit. I think it probably will end up being a pump and dump. Just a hunch. Appreciate it, Ashton. Elder Scrolls 6 isn't exactly competing with Elden Ring. The biggest obstacle Elder Scrolls 6 has is just getting released in the first place. But when it comes out, it's going to sell extremely well. And then it's going to be a matter of, did they make a good game, or are people going to abandon it just like Starfield? No idea, Key. Maybe a Souls-like. Ghosts just aren't real, man. I'm trying everything I can to summon those bitches, but they're just not real. Maybe eventually I'll have an actual ghost experience, but until then... And I'm so fucking tired of the cope I keep seeing every time we do a ghost hunt. You have to be alone! Ghosts, they don't like crowds. They don't like more than one person. Well, explain that to, like, Sam and Colby, and when they get, like, friends together and they all do a big group ghost hunt, and they have the spookiest shit happen ever. It's crazy cope. There's a 5 gift subs, Corvus. He's in Prime Obliterate. Isn't Sam and Colby scripted? Oh, I have no idea. I have no clue. Couldn't tell you. When the boys went with Sam and Colby, they said they actually had, like... The boys have become, like, big believers in the paranormal after all of their experiences. So I'm gonna assume that it wasn't scripted. And then when I went ghost hunting with the boys, not a goddamn thing happened at all. Like the 5 gifted members do. It's better not to mess with spirits. Brother, I will fucking mess with spirits all I want, because they are not real. And if they are, they're not very powerful. I titty twist those bastards, like, fucking once every 3 months. Nothing. Get nothing back. They don't talk to me on the Ouija board, the Estes method, nothing. They don't move a plate, they don't touch a cat ball, they don't make a sound, they don't touch me. Who's Bobby Dougman? What's the dirty soda news? Sounds like a euphemism. Oh, he mixes soda with a bunch of shit. I see. He's a TikToker. What's there to cover? Just yucky recipes? Yeah, of course I'd still like to ghost hunt with queso. I'm gonna keep ghost hunting. I'm gonna keep doing it. Baldur's Gate 4 is nowhere near on the horizon. I don't know about that, hello. I just don't think ghosts are real. Only the chosen can experience ghosts. No, it's only people that want to experience ghosts get to experience them because they convince themselves that something crazy has happened. And until I can finally prove otherwise, that's just the only explanation I have. That's a classic quote key. No, that's definitely not it, Leon. That'd be fun, Cole. I'd be up for it. Yeah, we talked about Vitaly a lot, I know. He's getting 2 to 3 years just waiting for trial, so he's locked up 2 to 3 years just waiting to see if he's going to get the additional, like, 10. Yeah. The president made a react video to him. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, there's a lot of versions for true. That's very true, Frog. And that would be a fun series for sure, Ethan. What's the wow signal of ghosts? What's the best evidence? I've asked chat that before. And usually what I get back is, like, clips from TV series on ghosts, which is fucking useless. The only one that people seem to really subscribe to is this. I forgot what it was called. I think it's this. This one. A lot of people really believe this one's, like, true proof of Zozo. We have been doing that. We're going to all the haunted locations.
Come on, Nick, hurry up. I'll be right there. Give me 1 second. Cool. All right. Let's give it a shot. Hey.
Yeah, Rocket Raccoon is busted in Rivals right now.
I'm ready. Is there anyone here?
Besides us, besides us.
Come on.
Let's switch spaces. You write down.
All right.
You record.
Monica, you got this. You got this, girl.
I'll think about it, Ryan. Maybe I'll do that.
All right.
Watch out, Ouija board. We're coming for you. Okay.
Yeah, we looked at the new K218B stuff for the alien life.
Are you?
No.
Are you touching?
Are you?
No.
That's crazy. I'm barely.
Oh my god, it's doing a figure eight. That's the infinity sign. Ah! Infinite demon.
Really moving now. Yes. Okay. What is your name?
Ooh. Wow.
What is the deal with these swirly things?
His name is 8.
But put the 8 on its side, what does it mean?
Z O Z O Z O.
Oh my.
Z. Oh, is your name Zoe?
Oh my gosh.
No. Okay. Is your name Zozo?
At least try. Why would they? It worked really well for them. There's a lot of people that still cite this as legit.
That is so creepy. What the?
Monica, what are you doing?
Zozo, let her go!
Oh my god, Monica!
Zozo, let her out! No! That's why you don't mess with Ouija boards. Right there. We've got a new one coming soon, Towers. It's just been doing bigger stuff for it is all. Aren't you scared of possessions? It's a fucking Ouija board, brother! It's made by Hasbro that doesn't open a portal to hell for a demon to possess you. They weren't always made by Hasbro, though. Before that, it was manufactured by fucking Old Pop Wiggleberry. I don't know. It's a toy. It's always been a toy. You have to admit, kind of spooky, though. No. No, it is not. I don't really watch Black Mirror, so no, I haven't seen the new season. And I couldn't tell you I haven't played Last Epic. Why don't you get a professional good witch to join your paranormal activities to summon spirits for you? You see, we tossed out that idea. But here's what happens. We do that. A very sweet person will come out. We are all going to feel so bad when nothing happens that it's going to be so uncomfortable. A little behind the scenes. We actually did something just like that. And the person that came out was a sweetheart. It seemed like they were going through a bit of a hard time. And we didn't want to just be like making fun of them or anything, so it ended up just being nothing. What ended up happening was a nothing video. So we scrapped it. It was just kind of sad. The first sound ever recorded. I don't think I've seen that. Bobby Dougman did cool tricks with dirty sodas. On TikTok? Same guy you're talking about? Yeah, I'll give Marathon a try when it comes out. Did you try to get in the alpha for Marathon? No. No, I don't care enough to. Because found footage was a trend for a while, so it was very effective. And yep, I've started Supercube. You gotta get Chip Coffee. He's the only one who can communicate with ghosts. I don't know that name. Chip Coffee. His scary, accurate reading of an antique prosthetic leg.
Today, we decided to use Chip to our advantage, and so he came in not knowing anything about the building, where we were, the history of it, nothing. Because, you know, when you walk into this place, you can't really tell what it was. There's any number of things it could have been. And so I think we're anxious to see kind of what he hits on, what spirits he picks up.
He looks like Anthony Hopkins. Is this Anthony Hopkins playing the role of Chip Coffee for the Travel Channel?
What spirits he picks up on and what his overall vibe of the place is. You?
Looks like Bobby Dougman. I guess I don't know enough about Bobby Dougman.
Like. And I'm almost reluctant to say this, but like, it feels like there's like hundreds of deaths here.
No!
Like hundreds of people died in this place.
Why would you say that? Is that what he does? Just go room to room? Yep, people died here. I feel it. Smell it.
You've got this whole mishmash of people that come in here. You've got old people, you've got sick people, you've got young kids, you've got bad crazy people.
How would he know that?
Is there any place in particular you want me to go?
That's literally every single possible person that could ever be in a building. Wow. This guy's good.
Here?
I think we should just walk this way just so we can go downstairs, yeah.
He doesn't just see the dead, he sees the living. Fuck, he's powerful. Oh, God.
It's like prison cells.
Can I take you to one in particular?
Yes.
It's too chilly. Powerful demons. Just let a few demons out of my ass there. Ida Gunkel?
Somebody who was in this room or spent time in this room, self-injured, like scratched or clawed themselves or like mutilated themselves in some way.
Okay.
Someone hanged in this space?
Whoa! That's exactly what Ida Gunkel did.
Frantic, self-mutilation. And then hanging.
Ducked the broom up between the pipes like so, and then jumped off the bed.
No, someone hung themselves.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
You mean to tell me I was right?
Can I get your read on one thing upstairs?
Okay.
This guy's good. There's no explanation for that. Look at Mary Jane Hester. She claimed that her daughter haunted her to solve her own murder, which they did. It was the husband. Didn't we, that name's so familiar. Didn't we look at that? I'm almost positive, because we've gone down this rabbit hole a couple times over the years. I'm almost positive we looked at that, because I vaguely remember that story and that name. I think we did. Oh yeah, Zozo stands no chance against Chip Coffee. Wouldn't even be a contest.
Do you get anything from these items?
Absolutely not,
here?
Cole. That's true, Leon.
Do we know who it belonged to?
No.
No, we'd love to find that out, though.
Oh, he knows who it belonged to. He's talking to him right now.
Does anything happen if you touch it? Will you like, does it change your...
There's something to do with the carnival.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Okay.
Useless.
Chip picked up-
You had a canvas, Chip. They said they didn't know who that belonged to. You could have said anything. This belonged to Harold Houdini during his stay at fucking Guantanamo Bay. Like, you could have made up anything, Chip. They were eating out of the palm of your hands. This guy's not about it. That would be crazy, Steve, if you picked up that spirit. Probably Peter, I guess, Ryan.
Immediately on the fact that hundreds of people had died here. He picked up on Ida Gunkel very clearly, picked up on that prosthetic leg. Research is going to be key here. We are at the Randolph County Historical Society Museum to meet with Ted. He's got a lot of information about the infirmary that I think will help us in our investigation.
I imagine he confirms all of Chip Coffey's grand findings in there. Very insightful stuff. How have I not been aware of the immense power of Chip Coffey? One of the most famous psychics around. Looks like he went on the City TV show. He would never say that, do. No shot. American Air Hockey League? Professional air hockey? We watched that.
Morning as we are joined by renowned, acclaimed, internationally recognized psychic and medium Chip Coffey. Welcome to Breakfast Television.
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
He just sucked your soul through that handshake, by the way, like Shang Tsung.
She just saw me.
You'll feel it in a moment.
Here, and in all caps, she said, "I love Chip Coffey."
What's not to love?
Well, hey, you have a nation. You have a myriad of followers that buy into your message. And this is one that's a personal experience for you and has been since childhood, as we understand it.
I've been doing
Yeah, I
this
played
for a
Dragon
long
Wilds.
time.
It was
I
good.
grew up in a haunted house for part of my life in upstate New York, back in the States. So I've always had some sort of tie to the paranormal, I think.
I enjoyed it.
Now,
I
was
think
this
Dragon Wilds
something
is very
that
solid.
As a child that felt somewhat foreign to you or somewhat abnormal? Were you noticing things as just a young boy?
Didn't feel really abnormal. I wasn't really put down or doubted because of my abilities. My great-grandmother was a Native American medicine woman and shaman. My grandmother on my dad's side read tea leaves, so when they had a psychic kid, they didn't think it was anything weird.
So as a child, for you, what was your...
I don't care about the lore. Give me something really irrefutable, you know what I mean? He's been on a shit ton of ghost hunting shows for like a decade. Really? I've never seen him. Or maybe I did and I didn't register him. Maybe that's the work of Chip Coffey. Perhaps he scrubbed my memory of his presence. For my own safety. Who's to say? Queen Latifah has a talk show?
Sony Picture Studios lot. So over the last 100 years, so many classic movies have been filmed here. Films like The Wizard of Oz.
See full body apparitions. But I got a quick kind of snapshot glimpse of someone standing next to the darker black panel over here. But someone was there and they kind of went as soon as we came in.
What are you doing? Why are you grabbing yourself?
It's heart stuff.
See? Okay, this is what, okay. I'm not playing at all.
No.
I'm not playing at all. That just really shook me. Okay.
Heart stuff. I feel a heart attack. You all right?
Yeah, I'm just really surprised. I'm overwhelmed.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take your lead. Where do you want to go?
I just got unsteady.
Okay.
And I get unsteady sometimes when there's activity going on. Whoa.
Okay, what?
Really loud man's voice, this residual that said, "Get out of my office." Oh, okay.
What?
I know that there's a dead person over there.
Like currently a dead person there? Well, let's get the body. Let's get the cops there.
I'm out of here.
Oh my gosh. My whole body, head to toe, is so hot right now.
Man. Thank God Chip Coffey was there. Saved the day. Look up Chip Coffey Margaret. It'll convince you he's legit. I don't need more convincing. I'm sold, but sure.
I'm bringing in Chip Coffey, a psychic medium, to get his read on the location. So, as usual, I haven't told you anything about the case. I'm just gonna go in.
Man, the quality here is fucking terrible. Chip, are you behind all these pixelation, or all these pixels? This is what Chip sees when he looks into the ether. 240p.
What's up here?
If you want to go up there, we can.
Can I go?
Yep.
I'm being drawn somewhere. Is there someone associated with this? A female with an M name? Is it like Margaret?
Margaret.
How do you know that name?
To my knowledge, no, I don't know.
Keep Margaret down and just let's see if there's anything to do with Margaret.
Okay.
All right. I turned the picture of the dog. I looked at the picture of the dog. Is there more than one dog?
What are you getting?
Thanks for some crunch.
Is there a live dog and a dead dog?
I believe so.
Getting something to do with, and I'm hearing dogs rather than one dog. Do you know if there's been anything ritualistic done?
You mean occult-wise?
I just hear the word ritualistic. There's been something ritualistic done.
Who's telling you these words? Let's assume for a moment, for some reason, Chip Coffey's got a direct line to the afterlife. Everywhere he steps in there, he gets every spirit on the horn all at once. Which one of these goddamn bozos would just be saying the word ritualistic to him? Why would they say that to him? He says he's hearing the word ritualistic. Who in the fucking nether would be saying that? Thanks, Flum. Invite Chip Coffey to your farm to investigate. That'd be fun. But like I said, the thing is, let's say Chip Coffey comes down. He's like, Charles, I'll do a sweep of the farm. I'll see what I can find. It's going to be too uncomfy and embarrassing to just, like, make fun of him like that to his face. This is his life for the last 20 years. Like, what are we supposed to do? We'll just be like, thanks, Chip. Oh, really, Chip? Wow. Wow, Chip, wow, really, Chip? Margaret here? Wow, jeez, Chip. Like, I don't know, like, what are we supposed to even fucking do? Why not make fun of him? He's no better than a scammer. Does he sell courses or something? I don't know anything about him. Maybe he is a scammer. Then it feels a lot better. But as of right now, he's just a goofy guy they invite to these fucking TV series. No different than just an actor. That sounds like an awesome scene, Jason. So he tracks a Mothman? I like that. Yeah, on his website you can get a one-on-one for only $850. Holy shit, I need to book one. What a great price. What's his website? It's not chipcoffee.com, is it? Thanks, Risa Bree. No, it is chipcoffee.com. Psychic, medium, and spiritual advisor. That sounds fun, Nex. I like all of those old things. Finish this, the ending will shock you. I'm already shocked.
On this land. What's buried on this ground?
Are you picking something up that might be buried here? Where?
Back in this direction. Interestingly enough, it's got something to do with animals, too.
Would you be able to pinpoint?
Maybe. Margaret!
What?
Margaret!
Ah! He found a whole tombstone!
Margaret! Margaret!
This has never been discovered.
Okay, I got the chills.
Chip, what was the significance with Margaret?
I don't know, it's just a name I picked up in the house, and I just find it very curious that we stumble upon it here.
Okay.
Find out who Margaret is.
I like how he's giving orders now. This has just become an active crime scene, son. Thanks, John. I know Waverly Hills Sanatorium. It's not actually fucking haunted. There's no such thing. If we can get out there, though, I'll do my best to get evidence to prove that it is haunted. Let me see where I can book a psychic reading with a chip coffee, I suppose. The current wait time for a reading with Chip is 7 to 8 months. What? What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh wait, hold on. He has ASAP readings. Hold on. We can expedite the process. It doesn't say how much quicker that is, though, but for a super massive upcharge, I can do an ASAP psychic reading for $400. Or if I want the combination reading, $850. Pretty much, Lee, yeah. I know about the museum, John. I'm sure it's a cool place to visit. I've heard of it. That makes sense, Cole. Again, it won't be haunted, it'd just be weird. DMC tonight? No, not tonight. If Oblivion doesn't drop tomorrow, I'll play DMC tomorrow, though. Finish that. Yeah, we already went over the K218B stuff. I don't think it has to be like that, Brick. You can kind of start wherever you personally want to. You're just beginning a workout journey. I'd say maybe find a beginner routine, chip away at it, see how it feels. I don't think you need to focus on any one thing in particular like that. The scariest and most demonic place Zach Baggins ever went was a random home in Gary, Indiana. Is that right? What should I do to lose weight? Work on your diet. The most immediate thing you can do to see improvement is if you're a soda drinker, cut out soda. Hopefully one day, Leon. Will Oblivion be on PS5? I don't know, brother. I don't work for Bethesda. Guess we'll find out tomorrow if it'll be on PS5. Another police chase. Keep me posted. I don't watch them live. I wait till they're over. Make sure no one gets hurt. Not on stream, Noah, but I am wishing him well on it. Yep, that's exactly how it works, Owl. Just getting rid of soda off rip is one of the best things you can do to turn your health around right away. For, like, weight loss and all that. I don't have a good proverb for you, Opulent, but I hope shift's not too bad. WrestleMania ending was WCW 2K levels of bad. Can I talk about the WrestleMania ending? Or, well, I don't want to get spoilers. Unless... I thought, overall, it was fine, except the most important part of it, I thought was really a big fumble. Like a big time fumble. It was sad. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Michael. What spoilers? It's all over the news. I guess that's true. The thing I think is the worst part about it is bringing Travis Scott in for a pivotal moment like that is just so lame. Like, it's just so lame. No Rock, Travis Scott for that is nuts. It was so stupid. It was so dumb. That's sweet, Mel. Tell him Mogan I said thanks. I have not replayed Darksiders in a long time. Oh, Dale Brown can fight Ghost, no doubt. Next major is Apex Major in 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks. You're gonna play Blueprints like everyone else? Blueprints looks amazing. And if there wasn't so many other games that I was like 100% playing, I'd probably hop on Blueprints like this week. So it'll probably just have to wait for a bit. What is it? It's the puzzle solving roguelike. Here.
It's Blueprints release day, people. Blueprints. I thought.
Whereabouts within a timely manner.
I think
it's this game.
Or maybe I didn't remember. So you might be saying, "NL, you didn't really explain what's going on." Well, every time you go to enter a new room, you get to draft a room.
That would be
type.
huge, Jesse.
The room type could have clues to solve a puzzle. It could have resources that help you shop or stay alive, or because you need to keep your footsteps going in order to have enough energy to continue exploring. Your goal is to get to the antechamber, but you also need to be able to solve puzzles along the way to maybe get through the antechamber. You know what I mean? Pantry gives you 4 gold. Lavatory, nobody knows. Parlor gives you a puzzle piece. You know what? I mean, I think it's got to be Pantry or Parlor here.
But it's a really cool game. Very good concept, very well executed, so people are hyping the shit out of it. It's got a lot of glaze. Deservedly so. It's a creative game. I have played Repo. Made a video on Repo. It's fun. Is this a solo dev project? That's news to me. I don't know if you're right or not, but the amount of solo dev work we've seen come out that just happens to be unbelievable is so inspiring. I think that's such a good sign for games going forward that solo devs can deliver such incredible experiences now. What's the best solo dev game made? Ooh, that's a really good question. I think it'll depend on who you ask, but if you went by accolades alone, it's probably Balatro. Actually, no. Did Stardew get more? I think Stardew actually might have been more acclaimed than Balatro. I think Stardew got even more. Yeah, you're right. So just accolades alone, probably Stardew. But then if you're looking, like, grand scale, like even outside of accolades, it becomes really tough. Oh, Minecraft? Yeah, wait, Minecraft. That was just Notch in the beginning. Oh, and Undertale. Yeah, and Undertale. I'm sure it'll be good, Witch. I doubt they fucked up the remake. I would be shocked if they blew the Oblivion remaster. Look at the trailer for Necrophysis. We did. We watched that. Is this the one we saw, or was it the one from 11 months ago? I don't know if we saw this one. It might have been the old one. Very H.R. Geiger. Chip Sky. Yeah, it is very, very, very Scorn-esque. And I imagine it'll have the same problem Scorn had of just being a really boring game to play, but a very beautiful game to experience. So is it like a puzzle game? If it's anything like Scorn, it'll be a nothing game. Like light puzzles, light shooting, and nothing. But man, was it pretty to look at. And this trailer gives me the same vibe, especially when you see the gun here. That looks exactly like Scorn. I love Redline. It's one of my favorite animated films ever made. Did you like Scorn? I hated it as a game, but I really liked the world in it. I think it did H.R. Geiger justice. I thought it was really cool. Like, it was a really fun... Like, when I wasn't playing the game, like, when there wasn't gameplay happening and it was just like a cutscene or something, very nice. But having to play it sucked. Might as well just look at his art for an hour. It would be better. Yeah. The puzzles were just boring too. Yeah, they were really terrible puzzles. They were just tedious for the sake of being tedious. It's an amazing art piece, but a terrible interactive experience. Yep, that's a good way of looking at it. Hey, hopefully I'm wrong, though. Hopefully this is actually a fun game. But I really just do get super strong Scorn vibes, so it'll probably end up being the same thing. But I'll probably still play it, because I think it looks cool. Like, the visuals look cool. I'm curious if it has a story to tell. Thanks, membership, Coochie. Sounds good, Witch. Have a good night. Yeah, it's a crazy lawsuit, Hudson. What does that even mean, Track? What? No, I don't know that story. You can check out the body cam vid. Celebrity couples think they're untouchable. Jesus. Oh, they got the taser out.
Bro, man, you shut the up, bro. You weak. That nigga in the fucking gym.
He's a Team USA athlete. The Olympics. Chill. He's in the Olympics.
Chaos erupts at Miami Beach on January 2nd.
I thought for sure it was going to be like a TikToker thing. Usually when it comes to like celebrity couple shit, it's usually like influencer stuff. That's quite a surprise that it's like an athlete.
2025, when a world-renowned Olympic athlete becomes the focal point of a dramatic spectacle that quickly spirals out of control. As tensions escalate, multiple arrests are made, leaving a stunned crowd of bystanders in shock and disbelief.
What happened?
Just another day in Miami Beach.
The following report
Miami,
is based on official
yay!
police records.
One of my least
and the
favorite
footage
places
has
on
never
the
been seen
planet.
before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. At 11:22 p.m., Miami Beach police officers investigating a scene are approached by a man who is concerned about his car parked in the area. While audio doesn't capture what was discussed between them, reports state the man began to argue, and an officer raised his left hand in an attempt to create space. Within seconds, the situation takes an alarming turn.
He couldn't just wait for the officers to just move. And that officer hit a full-blown fat roll.
According to the police report, the officer delivered multiple hammer fists toward the man's upper head area.
Is it really just about these golf carts being here? It's not like they were just gonna sit here all night and just waited. It looks like it's already 11:30. Like, I don't think there's anything super urgent to get back to at 11:30. That definitely wasn't worth it. Wubby showed the craziest body cam I've seen in a while yesterday. It's called Chaos Erupts After Woman Gets Fired. Oh, this is a Midwest safety. This is brand spanking new. Well, 10 days, but that's still new.
You work here?
Yes.
Someone called the police?
Yeah.
Hey,
What's up, man?
Yeah, we looked at that, Squire.
Her?
I just met him today. Don didn't inform me that he was the manager.
Okay, is he in charge, though?
Don didn't tell me that.
But I mean, are you guys? Hold on.
I just met him today.
Okay, that's fine. But are you guys the only two people here?
Yes.
Yeah. And he's.
Call my manager. This is my break time anyway.
Okay, well, we'll just stay over here. We can hang out back here. That's fine.
How you doing?
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
She's been extremely disrespectful. I was like, just go home. She's been on leave, so.
You know, if he's in charge and he's telling you to leave.
I just met him today.
What's her name?
I don't even know her name. Can't get her name.
Oh, is this her first day?
It's first day with me, at least. I know I've heard from other managers that she can be a pain.
Okay.
I'm so confused on the lore right now. So he called the police to get her out of there. Okay. I think I'm starting to pick up on it.
She's only there. She's only worked there 2 weeks. Okay. So he's definitely the one in charge. Does he not know him? What? Does he know her name?
He's like a manager. He came from another store, so he doesn't.
You said he's from another store, but I didn't know that. I don't know what's his issue, but he keeps jumping in front of me and jumping to my register, and I told him I didn't like that.
What was she doing?
She's making their day harder than it has to be. Like, there's one older gentleman, like around 50, 60. He has his ID because he's buying like cigarettes or something. And instead of just scanning the ID, you're like, can I hold it in my hands? Can I hold it? He's like, you can't just scan it. It's right here in my hands, you know? Like, just scan the card. They just start back and forth and back and forth. I told him, just go home because I'm not dealing with it. She already had 4 people walk away. And one of them were regulars.
Then he tried to send me home, and I told him I'm not going home unless Don tells me to because you're not my manager.
Can I talk to her real quick?
Yes. Hi.
This is already just... So she's annoying customers, and now is refusing to leave. And they don't know each other because it's her first time on this shift with him. So now she's called the manager, trying to clear shit. Okay, I see. Well, what makes this so crazy? Because right now this is just like a headache listening to.
Your other employee here, he called us.
Just trust it gets insane. All right.
He wanted... what's your name? He wanted Shaquilla to leave for the night. She didn't want to leave, so now we're here.
You're going to have her go ahead and leave for the day because they're obviously not going to work well together.
Okay. We'll explain that to her, and obviously, you'll have to talk to her at a later time, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have a good rest of your night, ma'am.
I'm not done talking. I need to know.
You can call her back in a few minutes, but at this point, you gotta go, okay? You have to leave for the night. She's gonna contact you again. Maybe you guys can talk about it tomorrow, but she doesn't want you here either. She wants you to go.
She didn't say that.
She just said that to me, that she's to tell you to leave for the night. We're gonna need you to go, okay?
Hello? He exaggerates what you're
Shaquilla, can we finish this conversation at a later date?
This is just, this is just annoying.
And let's just go for the night, okay?
All right, Don. Am I not to return Monday? All right.
We good now?
Very well. No.
I know you're upset, but maybe you need to look for another job, find something else.
You don't have to stand here like I'm a criminal.
I'm not saying you're a criminal. I'm just waiting for you.
Why do you need to escort me out if I'm going to leave?
Okay, Shaquilla, you're not going to start arguing with me, okay? I'm just waiting for you to come.
Y'all not going to stand here like I'm.
They want you to leave.
Okay, and I'm going to leave.
Okay, well let's go.
We'll leave when they leave, or when you leave.
We've been rude to you or any type of way to you. We've been very patient. We've been very patient with you.
Excuse me.
All right, let's go.
You're not escorting me off the property. You're not.
What the fuck?
Shaquilla, there's no reason to act like this.
Oh, they even have a side counter.
I would like to file a complaint.
A complaint for what?
Because he's filing charges against me.
No one's filing charges against you. Hey, stop.
Please.
Don't even talk to her. Just don't even engage. I just want her to go.
I was already just disrespectful.
See, how is this not like roll credits? Oh.
Without what? What, are you just counting the drawer?
We have to count this down in order before we leave. That's proper protocol.
Are you almost finished? We can't sit around here waiting forever for you to get this done, okay? You almost done? He could finish it for you if necessary. Shaquilla, you've been doing this for about 5-10 minutes now. We're
Just work me up so I can have all this.
Well, he can get it done for you. We can't stand here and wait for you to leave all night.
Man, not a single fucking customer has come in so
I didn't say
far.
you did, but they want you to go.
I didn't say that I was causing harm.
I didn't say you were causing anything. Did I say you were causing harm? But this is still private property. So if they say you have to leave,
I'm
you
sure
have to
it's
leave.
fine, Ryan. I'm sure your pee's going.
Hey, does she's like checking out her drawer right now. Do you want her to be touching this, or do you just want her to go? Okay, so you don't want her to check her, you just want her to leave? All right, thank you.
We ready to go?
No.
Well, what else you got to do? Because, I mean, we're on the phone with your manager right now.
This is like those fucking chilla art horror games where you just do chores endlessly and that's the horror. Like, I feel like that's what I'm experiencing right now. Like, this is just mind-numbing. Like, I don't understand how chaos can even erupt. It's just banging out like the to-do list here for what the shift looks like, and we watch from a third-person perspective. Because she is fully already clocked out, and now we're just hanging out watching. This is all just the build-up. I swear to God, this is going to be one of those things where, like, the meme is chaos doesn't erupt. That's the whole joke of it.
You said what? You can't disclose what? Your workday's done, okay? It's time to go. Okay.
I'll look at it, Lee. I've never heard of the wiener
I just
poopy
got the
news,
phone
but I'll
with your
take a peek.
manager. She wants you to leave right now, okay? So she wants you to leave right now. Is it worth going to jail over this right now? Because you're about to go to jail. Hey, I talked to your manager. She said it's up to you if you want her arrested now for criminal trespass. You want to pursue criminal trespassing charges. She will be arrested.
That's a lot of power in his
You
hands.
clocked out and we're about to walk out the door. You're not even getting paid to do what you're doing right now. You're just playing games.
I just talked to your manager. She said it was...
This is so odd. This is so peculiar.
Okay, all right. You're under arrest. Turn around.
Come on.
Alright, let me put this up.
No,
No,
stop.
you're done.
Okay.
This was really kind of dumb. Give me your hands.
You're under arrest. Turn around.
Shaquilla, stop it.
Turn around.
Like, this is so dumb. All you had to do was walk out of the store. Shaquilla, stop walking away. Shaquilla, stop it.
It's on her purse.
Oh, it's on her purse? Yeah, that's fine.
Arrest me. Take me
You're
outside.
under
Shaquilla,
arrest.
I'm trying to double lock your handcuffs. Stop moving.
Get off me. Did nobody tell y'all to come here and do
Yes,
none
some
of this?
people did tell us to come here. Your boss.
I didn't
This
do
is
nothing.
just
Well,
infuriating.
we explained it like 4 times. You just don't want to listen.
Trespassing now.
Trespassing. I
Yeah.
work here.
It's private property. You don't just get to stay here. It's not your building.
Alright, come on.
Let's get that bag off her. When I take this handcuff off you, you're gonna sit still.
No, don't take the handcuff off.
I'm
Give it
good.
to me like you said you would.
We're gonna get the bag off your back.
The bag isn't even on my back, it's in my hand.
I know, and we're gonna get it out of your hand.
You're hurting me.
It's stuck
You're
on.
hurting me.
Stop it.
Just stop tightening up the cuff.
No one's tightening the cuff.
You're hurting me.
Shaquilla, stop it. Shaquilla, let go of the bag.
You want to believe me when I
Shaquilla,
say that,
let
right?
go of the bag.
Stop me, you stupid
Okay.
pig. Y'all want to hurt me.
No one wants to hurt you. Let go of the. Okay.
Alright, if you say so,
Thank you,
Bloom.
man. It's gonna
This
cut
is
it
just
off.
sad. This is just fucking sad.
Cut my fucking bag. Don't threaten me like that. That's a threat.
It's not a threat. It's
Shut the f up and close the door and do what the f you gotta do. Dumb bitch. Your mama, bitch. Sick of
Hey.
getting in trouble for dumb shit I didn't even fucking do.
I'm just gonna buckle her in.
I'm not going to jail for something I didn't fucking do.
This was really unnecessary, Shaquilla. All you had to do was leave the store.
Stop talking to me. I didn't do nothing.
I'm gonna be en route to the jail with that female. Starting mileage 11.
I'm not going to jail. I didn't even fucking do anything. I would like to call my dad. I didn't even do nothing to that light-skinned motherfucker.
Okay, well, I don't think you're understanding here. All you had to do was leave the store and you wouldn't be going to jail.
Down my drawer. What the f? I didn't hurt nobody.
Your boss said it was time to go. I'm not gonna argue with this.
This is just giving me a headache. Can I skip around? Do I have to watch all of this? Like, where is the chaos at the station? This is just really annoying. So she just gets really upset at the station after getting arrested. That was the whole thing. She kneed one of the cops in the balls. We've seen that happen a million times. All she had to do was leave the store. I know, we've seen dumber arrests than that, too. But it wasn't like the craziest, wackiest chaos. It was just a giant headache. I was expecting fucking her to push over all the shelves or something, fucking throwing Quest bars at the cops or something nuts. She flies through the ceiling at the end. Now we're just making shit up. How would that even happen? A Johnny English ejector seat? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. They do put her in like a chair. Like, wheeling her around like Hannibal Lecter. I'm assuming that was after she kneed one of the cops. You seen the 911 call? The guy saying he gave $25 and didn't get any drugs? No, I remember the lady who called the cops on her neighbor because she didn't get her crack. She had been scammed and got no crack. That's a classic. That one's iconic. Yeah, of course I've watched Armored MMA. Is that right? What's it getting shut down for, Batani? I did finish Schedule 1. I literally did every single piece of content that game offered. The only thing I didn't do on stream was just go to the last zone, but it's just the same thing. It's just more clients and a new dealer. I unlocked everything there was in that game. You see the new rules for the Oscars. Now voters need to watch all of the movies to vote. Was that not already a rule? That wasn't a rule. Why? I don't even know why I'd be surprised about that. Major Oscar rule change makes Academy members now watch every movie before voting. I can't believe it. I imagine they're going to lose a lot of members there. The last thing that board wants to do is watch the movies. No, there's nothing new to watch there, Brendan. I read that like 80% of the voters didn't see Dune 2. I 100% believe that. Thanks, membership. Cool move. Or cool movie. You see the Haley Joel Osment? Yeah, talked about that. I saw the body cam. This reminds me of years ago over them voting for Best Animated Film by saying, well, my grandchild liked it. Is that real? I don't remember that at all. Once again, I totally fucking believe that, though, from the Oscars. That sounds about right. It would explain all the Amelia Perez nominations. None of them saw the movie. Yeah, oh, that's super true. Yeah. Ain't no way they sat through that fucking film. And yeah, I know Scissor 7. I haven't watched it, but I know it. Yeah, I saw the new trailer for him. I saw it when I went to go see Sinners. Looks interesting. Ghosts are not real, man. Sorry to say. Are you pitching a sport, Jesse, or is that a sport? We see the trailer for the new movie from the Orb creator called 100 Meters. Animation looks really good. Haven't even heard of it. Thanks, membership, high quality. Definitely an interesting style. Looks like some of it is rotoscoped. Yeah, it does kind of give that rotoscoped feeling. Little mob psycho-esque looking character there. I've watched Full Metal Jousting. We've watched Full Metal Jousting. Thanks, membership, Jay. Would you be pissed if The Rock got cast as Kratos? Yeah, man, of course I would. I would be beyond mad. You are such a fucking weirdo. What? Hate when streamers BS their supporters. That $5 was for giving us 85% of the game. You're the guy that's whining because I didn't just get the last region of Schedule 1 and just do the same thing I'd already been doing for 35 hours? I did all of the content. And then some. What in the world? You need to take a hard look in the mirror, brother. What? To be that pressed over it. I did see the teaser for Weapons, yeah. Thanks, membership, Cassie. Happy birthday. My Easter was fine, didn't really do much. Is resub real? Oh yeah, the wiener poopy thing. I'm assuming this is some kind of TikTok meme, if I had to guess. Yeah, it's a skit. Very cool. Is it an old fucking skit? Very cool. Probably priceless, I would say. That's 55. I don't think Bethesda's gonna fumble the remake. And no, it has not been inflamed like that, not since then. That was a one-time thing. I might play Ina at some point. We'll see. Thoughts on the new secret tower discovered at Area 51? A Redditor claims it's an alien sperm bank. What do you mean a new secret tower? Mysterious tower spotted at Area 51 could be alien technology. I want to see the video there, but I'm just getting Marvel Rivals. Whatever. Did not hear about the stabbing, Seth. Sounds like Minecraft movie madness, though. That just looks like the Washington Monument shadow there. Cool tower, though. Right next to a runway, probably a flight control tower. That's too reasonable to be true. Multi-phase radar array by the look of it, likely for smaller drone-sized craft, hence the configuration. Right by the runway. Still a base used to test... Okay. Yeah, I imagine it's not an alien building. Yep, I know about the BJ Pin stuff. We talked about it a little bit, Sue. It is sad. You see, scientists discovered a new color called Olo, and only 5 people have seen it. Yeah, that was cool. That was very cool. I don't think the name's that hype, but I think it's very cool in general. The way you see the color, though, is very convoluted. So they had laser pulses fired into their eyes. By stimulating specific cells in the retina, the participants claimed to have witnessed a blue-green color that scientists have called Olo, but some experts have said the existence of a new color is open to argument. I can't even picture a new color. Like, how do you picture a new color? All you'll ever do is picture shades of things. Isn't that just teal? That's what I thought, like some kind of like teal cyan-ish thing. But they're saying it's a new color. The scientist said this shade was the closest to Olo, which is more saturated, which is literally just teal. But apparently that's not what they actually saw. Yeah, I don't think there's any alien semen in it. I think it was just a control or radio tower. Yeah, I guess so, Asgard. How would they describe what it looks like? It doesn't look like that, obviously. That's the thing, you can't really describe a new color to something. Like, there's no words you could possibly use to express other than already existing colors. Looks like bright Baja Blast. Yeah, a little bit. Huh. It was a pretty cool experiment, though. Some experts, however, say the new perceived color is a matter of interpretation. Here's a membership, Camilo. I don't know about that, Roxana. Did you know the ugliest color ever created is called Pantone 448C? I knew it was going to be some kind of, like, turd brown. What makes this the worst color ever conceived? Is it just because no one likes that shade of brown? I have not seen that IDK. I don't know that video. Human eyes can't even see infrared, while apparently mantis shrimp can. Humans are very nerfed with sight and smell. I believe new colors can exist. You're telling me those stupid little fucking mantis shrimp can see infrared? They can see much more than just infrared. Why? They're dumb. They're super stupid. Do they even understand the significance of being able to see that? I doubt it. Why do they get the gift? Olo, literally the same color as a $5 super chat. I guess kind of close, yeah. Wasn't there a myth that dogs can only see red or something? No, dogs can only see black and white is what it was. That was even in an episode of Rugrats where you see Spike's perspective and he goes around and you can hear the humans talking and then Tommy Pickles' mom goes, "What bitch up a camel, Spike?" I don't know why that stands out to me, but I think about that sometimes. Anytime like dog eyesight's brought up, I go back to that scene. No, I haven't played Pokemon MMO. You watch that video of the guy that owns a mansion and doesn't clean it? Sounds hype. Jesus. I don't know why I thought it'd come up for that. I needed something a little more specific. I'll have to take a peek because I've never even heard of that story, IDK. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Steel Ball Run. There's Resubs and Drazia. Did you see, or did you hear that saying thank you to ChatGPT is costing OpenAI millions of dollars? Is that real? Why would that specifically cost them millions of dollars? Saying please and thank you to ChatGPT costs OpenAI millions, Sam Altman says. Why? Thanks, Membership Devour. Being polite to your AI assistant could cost millions. He revealed that showing manners to ChatGPT, such as saying please and thank you, adds up to millions of dollars in operational expenses. Tens of millions of dollars well spent, you never know. Any message to ChatGPT, no matter how trivial or inane, requires the AI to initiate a full response in real time, relying on high-powered computing systems. Okay, so it has nothing to do with those actual words. It's just when people add another thing that it has to respond to at the end. I see. That's very different. We're also making AI stupider. In certain cases. I know what you're referring to. With the blocks. Maybe Spoggle, it all just depends. Good question, Drake. I couldn't tell you. Have you ever chatted with your AI chatbot doppelganger to see how accurate he is? I have not once used a chatbot. Well, like AI chatbots. I obviously used Cleverbot when I was a kid. But no, I've never asked a question to chatbot. I don't even use ChatGPT for anything. I just don't engage with it at all. Eventually, though, there's no avoiding it, but for now, I don't use it. Really? Yep. You use the therapist one, right? For that video, yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that, Scott. Stay strong, brother. It'll get easier soon, Scott, and hopefully things look up soon. Would you count the AI games? I guess. I more so mean, like, I don't actively use any of, like, ChatGPT or any of the AI chatbots or any of the AI tools. I've used them for, like, videos, though, like testing the AI therapist, testing the AI song maker Suno, testing the AI art shit back in the day, but I don't use any of it at all in general. You don't need to, or are you against it? I just don't have a need to. Eventually I'll probably have to, because everything's going towards AI, but for now, don't need to. And I'd just rather not. No idea, Inchy. Till I stop enjoying it, probably. Thanks, membership drink. Yeah, I'll be streaming Oblivion Remake. But if it actually drops tomorrow, I won't be able to stream it till night. Probably not, Cole. That's truly, I agree with that, yeah. Who are you placing your bet on for the next Pope election? My pick is Peter Turkson. We did this a while ago, and I can't remember who I put my bet on. Well, I didn't, like, formally bet, but I can't remember who I speculated would be the next Pope. Mine was a moonshot, though. I just don't remember who. Will you change the name of Pope Francis? Which, man, it is actually crazy how many people have asked that. So we were talking about that today. Hold on. I don't want to change the name of Pope Francis. Like, we can honor him through the Pope Francis. It doesn't need to change just because he's no longer with us. We can just do a different, like for the next Pope, we could just do his successor. Thanks, Resub Drios. In memoriam. Yeah. Matt pitched the idea of doing like a 10% off sale on like Pope Francis exclusively, or some big sale on Pope Francis exclusively, but we couldn't decide if that was like if that was disrespectful or not. We weren't sure. He meant it in good faith, but it could come across as being really like disrespectful to him. That makes sense, Chrono. I'm sure there's a lot of new channels doing that as well. Probably very helpful. Sounds good, Poop. Good luck with the AI stuff. There is a competitive scene in Rivals already. I don't know if we're going to get a team, though. We'll see. Have you seen Ryusuke Kiyasu, Yoko Ono vibes? Someone mentioned him recently. I forgot to look him up. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. Yeah, he's the drumming guy. That's right. Is this brick core? Yeah, kinda. I guess. That would have been pretty nuts, Polly. To be Hero X is great so far. Look up, bro. Casually drops the hardest diss track. It's about Pokemon cards. A diss track on Pokemon cards? Like the cards itself, or like the community? Oh, hey, wait. Ari.
What kind of music you like?
I have no musical ability at all.
Oh, okay.
So if you have something very entry level in drill.
Entry level drill?
Yeah, I might be able to say something.
Yeah, we're still doing TOC stuff.
I left my house the other day to go buy Pokemon packs. Instead of sitting at home and sleeping like a Snorlax. When I got home, no packs were left. The scalpers bought them like intellectual theft. Why when I go to a store to get cards, none are there? Because there are people on the internet selling them like they're wares. All these scalpers.
This is so cool.
Hobby hard. I'm just trying to play Pokemon cards. I just want to be in the hobby, but I can't. Because people keep selling them to make money. Everywhere I go, people are selling prices really high. I just try to play Pokemon, and I can't, and I want to know why. Someone explain to me, when a card gets meant for kids, you go buy them so they can't play with them. Can someone please tell the Pokemon people that are in charge, when they get back to the office, send Tony Weaver Jr. some cards?
What kind of music?
That was so good. Scalper's been real quiet since this draft. So true, man. He just fucking slayed him. That was cool. That was really cool. This guy's delivery and voice was perfect for that. I thought it was a terrible ending, Dave. I actually thought it was horrible. We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I played through Alien Isolation. Not on stream. That was before I was streaming. Oh, I'm very familiar with Ari. I just hadn't seen this. What's the best freestyle you've ever seen? Oh. Do you even need to ask? Hold on, let me make sure it's still on YouTube first. You already know. Here.
I seeing this afraid to let go. Give me my perkies, boy, don't you let go. I know they say it's toxic and deceiving, but I know it can change. But I know that it can change if you give me one more chance. But I know that it can change when you need another chance. Yeah, diamonds on. Yeah,
that'd be cool, Lee. That'd be a good pick.
On ice, yeah. Got a bad bitch all night, yeah. And we dance in the moonlight, and we dance in the moonlight, and she know what I do like.
Clown Town? I'll take a peek.
Like a sport bike, and she know what I do like. If I go hold you all night long.
This might be DMCA. Yeah, it's pretty solid. God, it goes for so long too. It's so nice.
Turn me up, turn me up.
Mm-hmm. Crank that shit up. He's about to go crazy. Ballistic. Oh, this isn't the one I thought it was. Where's the stoner one? I thought that was the stoner one.
I play with that pussy like it's Play-Doh. Pass me the Glock, it's hot potato.
That's the beauty of this one. There's so many that I forget some of them.
Like it's Play-Doh. Hey, pass me the Glock, it's hot potato.
Where the fuck is the stoner one? I thought it was this over here.
I got everything you need on me, yeah, yeah. I got everything you need, yeah, yeah. God gave her all the perkies that she wanted. Now she fucking. I don't give a fuck about her. I might just fuck, then she leave. Moonlight, spotlight. I don't even really want a spotlight, but they really put me in the limelight. Now I want to want a spotlight, and I got that new pipe. What I want to do with this new pipe? Got a desert eagle and it's Fortnite.
Fortnite. Yep. Fortnite. Fortnite.
Moonlight in the spotlight. I don't really want the limelight. Niggas put me in the motherfucking limelight. Niggas put me in the motherfucking limelight. You can move me out the motherfucking limelight. Cause I really want to blow pipes. Like yeah, like yeah. Lil' bird really go, yeah. Like yeah. Lil' bird really go, yeah.
Is he trolling? No. This was real. I remember when this shit came out. It was big. Took Billboard by storm. Here it is.
I'm a motherfucking boner. I got a motherfucking boner. Yeah, my F in front of us, I got a boner.
That one's my favorite.
Boner. Next.
We don't need to finish it. That's just the one I like the most. I'm a motherfucking stoner. I'm a motherfucking boner. I got a motherfucking boner. Yep, just a boner. I don't know if I've seen that. There's a whole... Wait, like in YouTube Shorts or just a short film on YouTube? Either way, I haven't even heard of that. Search up, should I drop new music tonight, Smoke Perp? No, it's actually sad. Like, I know what it is. It's just kind of sad. Yeah, I know. I also remember, it was Smoke Perp, right, that did the, he did the concert and there was only like 4 people there and they were there by accident. I'm pretty sure that was Smoke Perp, wasn't it? He used to be big too. Smoke Perp was huge. No meme.
What kind of music do you
No
like?
meme. I actually think that freestyle killed him. Like it actually put his like a momentum in the dust. Hope you had a good Easter, Piss. And yeah, Starforge is a good option. There's a ton of them out there. I think there's a lot of good ones out there, Dylan. I think there's still a lot of great music being made. Why would he even agree? Like, there's no way he thought he sounded good? I don't know. It's a great question. I don't know. Thanks, Risha Moss. Membership Slay. Is that right, Ace? Maybe I'll try it one night. A horror job sim, huh? It's a short horror film and there's even a sequel for Freddie Muncher? Is it like dog shit or is it good? I can't imagine with a name like that it's good. Oh, this is a self-promo, I see. Now what's your unironic pick for, what, my favorite freestyle? That's a good question, actually. What would be my pick for my favorite freestyle? That's like not dog shit, not ironic. Lil Dicky had a nuts one a long time ago, and I can't remember what it was. Was it on Sway? It might have been on Sway. Yeah, it was on Sway. The Lil Dicky on Sway went crazy. Pretty much everything by Harry Mack, too, always goes crazy. It'd probably be the Lil Dicky one. That one was... I remember hearing that, and I'd only loosely known about Lil Dicky then, but I thought that was really good. Thanks for you said 12 trillion. Oh, the Juice WRLD freestyle was also incredible. Yeah. I forgot about the Juice WRLD one. That one also went nuts. It'd probably be any of those three, really. I don't think so, Dylan. Dracula Flow, of course. A classic. Quite the freestyle. Thanks for the gift sub, Spectral. I do not know who that is, Big Main, no. When is the forest stream happening with you all in the car bubble? I don't know. We need to find a good time to do that. We're still trying to find a really good spot back there for that. Have you ever tried freestyling? Everyone tries freestyling. Not seriously though or anything, but just silly, like very silly. I was fucking busting freestyles during the Halo watch party yesterday. Fucking farty pants, shardy pants. I was going crazy. Yeah, it is a big meme leaf for sure. Not that mini Slay. I feel like the smoke perp was unique in that respect. Thanks, membership, Kyle. Thanks, membership, John. No, I don't know if it's confirmed that it drops tomorrow or not, but they do have 11 a.m. a Oblivion remaster reveal. No, I haven't caught up on Daredevil yet. I believe it was leaked on purpose. Probably, I would imagine. What's a rap artist you respect but don't care for as much? Oh, Eminem for sure. I used to love Eminem growing up. He's still one of, like, the most classic rappers there is, but so many of the songs I liked when I was a kid from him, I went back and listened to, and I just can't fucking stand them. They were just bad. Some of them are still good, but a lot of them are just trash. There's a membership chrono. He's a tier 1 drippy. Yeah, I'm talking about his old stuff. I don't like any of his new stuff, really. But I'm talking even specifically about his old stuff. Some of the songs that I used to love bumping back in the day, I've listened to now as an adult. And I cannot stand it. Like, they are just... Some of them are just terrible. Like what? Oh, brother, there's so many. I think the most egregious example is Ass Like That. I remember when that came out, it was like a really popular song. At least in my school it was. And I was going through like nostalgic old rap, so Ass Like That came on. And when that song hit, oh, I was so embarrassed to just have that be playing. Holy shit. It's not a serious song, though. That doesn't matter. It's still just shit. It still sucked. Taking music too serious? I mean, whatever. We can have all the cope we want. At the end of the day, that song is some dog shit. But even some of the, like... I don't know if this is like a super hot take or not, but even some of like his biggest songs that I used to love when I was a kid, listening to them now, I just find them kind of corny. Like, Not Afraid. Now, it's not the same for all of his songs. I still think a lot of them have aged well and are really fun to listen to, but a good chunk of them I have not taken into my adulthood and liked. You gonna see that Weekend movie? Looks like he's gonna do some more fetish shit. Is he in a new movie? I didn't know. What's the movie? And yeah, I've started Supercube. No, what is that, Zayden? The movie's called Hurry Up Tomorrow. Is it made by The Weeknd, or is he just an actor in it? Thanks, membership, Kevin. It's based off his album. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it. It stars him and Jenna Ortega. Okay, I gotta watch the trailer. What? Let's Hurry Up Tomorrow. Can I even watch this on stream? Most of The Weeknd's music is like very sexual. Is it like that? I feel like I probably can't even watch it on stream. Thanks, Tobin. This one's not sexual. What kind of movie is it then? That sounds crazy, Big Man. I'll take a peek at that.
We met before. So good, I feel like I know you.
I know what you mean.
I love you, bro, but for the love of God, you need to relax.
I can't tell what this movie even is.
I know this is all really intense, but I'm not trying to hurt you. You were hurting yourself, and you were hurting everyone around you. Something has to change.
I don't understand what that was. But it comes out in less than a month. I'll watch it. Whatever. Oh yeah, I still need to watch Lazarus Project. Haven't started yet. What does that have to do with the Pope Assassinator? It sounds like a totally different movie. Straight up can't imagine The Weeknd having that much depth to him. I think you only say that because of how bad he was in that show I've already forgotten the name of with Lily Rose Depp. What was it called? Idol? The Idol? I feel like he might be able to be a talented actor, but we've only seen him in that and it was embarrassing. Yeah, Oblivion remake. They have an unveiling tomorrow at 11 a.m. It's real. And no, I don't collect sports cards. Hot take, it was gas. The Idol? That is a crazy hot take. That show sucks. But there are some beautifully bad scenes in there. Like when The Weeknd is giving Lily Rose Depp instructions on like pleasuring herself in front of him while he watches from the chair. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna come over there and put my tongue on your pussy. Yeah, my fat tongue on your pussy. That was cool. Nah, I probably won't speedrun it, Anthony. Lily Rose Depp probably revived her career with Nosferatu. Oh, for sure she did. She fucking crushed it in that movie. I mean, it's not like she was bad in The Idol. It was just a really bad show, but not because of her. Who's a musician who tried to act in movies but was atrocious? Tons of them. Do you remember Rihanna in Battleship? I mean, that was a bad movie in general, but like, there's so many. That's a very common pipeline. Thanks, membership Mars. She was also in that Valerian movie. Was she? I don't remember her there. Remember Ed Sheeran in Game of Thrones? Oh fuck, that was good, yeah. Still don't understand how badly they fucked up the Max Payne movie. All the stories laid out for you. Well, it's the same way they keep fucking those things up. Thinking they know better or hiring people that don't know the source material, don't want to know the source material. It's always a recipe for disaster. Always has been, always will be. Or was it Harry Styles and Eternals? Was he? I don't fucking remember. Harry Styles was in that, like, movie that fell apart before it ever even released because of, like, infidelity or some shit. I can't remember. Yeah, Harry Styles is Thanos' brother. Oh, the end credits. That's right. That would be nuts, Cole. And yeah, I think so for sure, Speed. I think Schedule 1's one of the best ones for that. Metal for sure, Ice. I still never watched Better Man, but I heard it was good. I heard it was a really cool movie. Even though no one knows who the fuck Robbie Williams is outside of the UK. I am so tired of live-action remakes. You, me, and everyone else, brother. I saw some good news, though, on that front. I saw Disney is planning to cut back on live-action remakes after the Snow White flop. Here. So the rumor is that they've canceled a bunch of the live-action movies that they were cooking up right now because of how disastrous Snow White was for them. So, maybe the flood of live-action remakes is behind us now. Lilo and Stitch still coming out, though. Yeah, Lilo, like the ones they've already announced are still coming out, like with trailers. Those are still coming. Oh, was it just a meme poop? That sounds about right. What do you think the golden age of Disney movies was? Oh, so easy. Early 2000s. I'd say from like I'd even go 1999 to like 2007. Disney was hitting, and they weren't afraid to do like some off the wall shit. Like Pirates of the Caribbean. Nobody could have expected Pirates of the Caribbean coming out from Disney. And they were so good. That whole trilogy was just so good. And then in the late 90s, they still had the banger classic animations coming out. The original animations. Just classic, 2D beauty. Iconic stories that they're still retelling in a worse way today. So I'd say definitely like that late 90s, like that 99 to like 2007 era of Disney. Peak Disney. Thanks for your sub, Ogma. Treasure Planet deserved better. I love that movie. A lot of people say that, and I think they're 100% right. That movie is criminally underrated. But just like, again, look at all of like the original shit they had there. Atlantis is another... Wait. Let me check something. When was Atlantis? Also. Was that Disney? Because I don't think that was Disney. No, it was Disney. Was it? Wait. Yeah, it was. Okay. Double checking. That was 2001. Then they also had like some really great live action ones even outside of Pirates of the Caribbean, like Holes. Which I still quote to this day. Like, they just went crazy. Like, that was their era. I don't usually go on there, Octo. You can just ask the question here. I don't know, Polymath. I don't know anything about Conclave, maybe. I'm watching too many other things right now, though. Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon better than Disney Channel. Well, yeah. So? He asked when I thought the golden era Disney was, and I gave my answer. Yeah, 95 probably, Tobin. That's right. That makes sense. It's not that surprising, Zach. It's kind of always been that way. Adventure Time is still very good. These membership jabs. Adventure Time to this day is still extremely good. Like, it holds up well. I don't remember the opening Axiom. Whew. To put it in perspective, last 2D Disney movie made was in 2011. It was Princess and the Frog. Ever since, it's been 3D. It's not exclusive to just Disney. 3D just became much cheaper to do than 2D, so everyone went away from 2D. And no, I don't really listen to Classical Pumpkin. Apparently they're including all DLC in the Oblivion remaster. Japan and China carrying 2D animation, thankfully. China in particular has really surprised me with how good their animation is. They're going ballistic. Supercube, 2B Hero X, Link Click. Man, they've just got so many heaters. And then they have the Fog Hill of the Five Elements movie, which people still constantly toss around clips from that movie, and everyone's like, what the fuck is this? You probably don't know the name, but you've definitely seen the clips. It's so good. A lot of it is just flashy animation with no real substance or depth. Actually could not disagree with you more, holy. Spoken like someone that hasn't watched Link Click. 2B Hero X is also looking like it's going to be much deeper than just style. What about Supercube? Not far enough in Supercube to be hooked on like the story or anything yet. That's a good point, Cole. That was another good year for movies. That's sweet. Well, I hope you get it soon, Masked. Whew. After watching The Sopranos, how do you feel about the way movies shows were back then and the direction shows movies take now, the good and the bad? That's an interesting little question. I like how unafraid The Sopranos is to be bad. Like, have characters that are genuinely reprehensible. Like, nowadays, every show kind of pulls its punches on the bad guys because you follow them. They can't be, like, too vile, but back then, in The Sopranos, they didn't care. Like, you'd have, like, Tony Soprano beats women. Well, not often, but, like, he beats, in multiple occasions so far, has beat a woman. And it's like, this is your main character. And I think that's a really cool thing that they do, because you're not supposed to be rooting for him. Like, at the end of the day, he is, like, a bad guy. Shows don't really do that now. Like, The Penguin, I think, is one of the rare exceptions that wasn't afraid to do that. To a certain extent, they don't go as hard as The Sopranos did, but most shows don't. And I think that really helps elevate The Sopranos. I appreciate it, Wyatt. And then, as for things that I think modern shows do better than The Sopranos, 100% action. Like, when there's action in Sopranos, it's very sitcom-y, like punching with the gun. That kind of thing. But I really think that's probably the only thing modern shows do better than back then. Bro hasn't seen Succession, clearly. Yeah, people keep saying Succession. I need to check that out. Like 10 people said that after I made that. Or after I mentioned that. Apparently it's just a big meme, big main. It was just a 4chan meme on the Memphis rap sigils. I did not watch the Power Rangers documentary on Max. Yeah, very true, Coastline. You gonna play the Oblivion remake? Of course I am. We just watched Riffraff's Freestyle like 5 days ago. You gonna hop on old school RuneScape when Sailing comes out? Probably. I need to max. Oh, I need to keep my max cape. Don't hate them peaceful. Thanks for the prime. Yup. You should go through the top 100 IMDb shows list and see if you agree. I'm very curious what makes it there. It's going to be a lot of shows I imagine I haven't seen. Let's see. Breaking Bad, hard agree. Game of Thrones, hard disagree. And I already see number 3, Mandalorian, hard disagree. So Game of Thrones has 6 amazing seasons. Season 7's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And Season 8 is unforgivable. And I'm so tired of... Oh, this is fan-created. Oh, thank God. Okay. Thank heavens. Alright. It was about to get me on my fucking spiel again. That almost got me heated. Where's the official one? How do I sort by, rating? Oh, here we go. Breaking Bad still. Hard agree. Planet Earth 2 and Planet Earth. I mean, Planet Earth's cool, I guess. I don't know about the second best show ever made. Band of Brothers I've heard incredible things about. I've never gotten around to watching it, though. But I've heard Band of Brothers is amazing. Yeah, everyone says that it's a must-watch. Same with Chernobyl. Oh, all 3 of these, actually. The one I was going to watch next after Sopranos was going to be The Wire. Because that's another one I always hear immense praise for. But maybe I do Chernobyl next because this is shorter. And same with Band of Brothers, it's only 10 episodes. Avatar The Last Airbender, hard agree. Blue Planet 2, man. Love, love, love the Earth documentaries, huh? Sopranos, agree. Cosmos, A Space-Time Odyssey, I've never heard of this or this. But I'm assuming it's the same thing. Shit to watch while stoned and just get your mind blown. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Game of Thrones. It's still gonna have me go on my spiel. I disagree. You can have 6 seasons of a masterpiece, but if you completely blow it in your last 2 seasons, what you have is a worthless journey. There's a reason no one ever talks about Game of Thrones anymore, despite it being a cultural phenomenon for fucking 8 years. And it's because of how horrific this show concludes. I've talked about it till I've been blue in the face. No reason to just keep rehashing it, but this should not be here. You cannot have a top 20 TV show of all time that has an unforgivably dog shit ending. You just can't. Bluey, I've never watched. People love Bluey, though. The World at War. That's a 70s show. Never even heard of it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This is like the anime that everyone falls in love with as like their favorite anime ever made. And I like it. I like it a lot. Big fan of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I don't like it to this extent where I'd be put in the top 20. But yeah, I mean, it's an extremely good show. I know why it's here. I get it. Life. I'm guessing it's another thing like Cosmos. Fucking Rick and Morty. That's just embarrassing. Eek. That definitely wouldn't be in my top 20 shows. Wow. Jinkies. I don't know The Last Dance. Oh, wait, no, wait, sorry, The Last Dance. This is the basketball documentary. I don't know why I thought this was like a Friday Night Lights thing. No, I know Last Dance. Never mind. Still don't know if I put it in the top 20, but I do know it. Documentary's crushing here, it seems. Twilight Zone. I only ever watched a little bit of Twilight Zone. Attack on Titan. One of my favorite anime. Don't know if it'd be in the top 20 shows ever made, but it is one of my favorite anime. This is another documentary, it seems, for Vietnam War. Sherlock. Never really heard much about that. Batman the Animated Series, the OG. I liked it when I was a kid. Liked it a lot. Arcane, I think, is extremely good. Makes sense. Better Call Saul. Fucking love Better Call Saul. I actually think this is way lower than it should be. That should be in the top 20, not outside of it. The Office. Used to like The Office a lot when I was young. Haven't seen it in a long time, though. Another documentary. I don't know Clarkson's Farm. Seems like a cool concept, though. That might be fun. Scam 1992. Don't know it. Hunter x Hunter. Wow. Anime's very high up here. Firefly, that's like that huge what if everyone always references. I've never seen it. Death Note. Gravity Falls. Jesus. Never watched it. I've never been a Seinfeld enjoyer. I know it's like blasphemous to say, but I've just never been into Seinfeld. Ever. Don't know the Beatles Get Back. Haven't watched it. True Detective. I only know the first season. I don't know if it stays that good forever, but it was very cool. Cowboy Bebop is still on my to-watch. Never watched Fargo. Nathan for You. What a banger. No, I still haven't watched it yet, mate. Don't know. Taskmaster, that's not for me. It's a cool idea for a show, but I never got into it. Freerun, not surprised to see it so high. I still need to give it another chance. Here's The Pit that everyone keeps talking about. A top 50 show, huh? Don't know it. Friends is okay. It's alright. This is like one of the most successful shows ever fucking made, though. Always Sunny. That's a great show. Here's Succession. It's another one I need to watch. One Piece is lower than I thought it'd be. I thought that'd be a lot higher. BoJack is another show I need to watch start to finish. I only ever saw bits and pieces. That sounds cool, chill. Dragon Ball Z, let's fucking go. Nice. Oh, and 1,000 Year Blood War. That seems awfully high. I like Thousand Year Blood War. I don't know if being like the top 100 shows ever made. Dragon Ball Z on here twice. Oh, I got a case of the odds. Chappelle Show classic. Vinland Saga, nice. Love to see that. Where would you rank Severance? For me, it'd definitely be in the top 50 somewhere for sure. I'm surprised I haven't seen Severance yet. I don't know why it's not here, unless I missed it somewhere. A lot of these that are ahead of it should not be ahead of it. That's for damn sure. Oh, they even got the classic Berserk here. Severance at number 96, I think, is criminal. Yeah, this whole little last stretch, a lot of it I disagree with. Steins Gate's cool to see up here, though. Episode 6 ruined it for the rating. I guess, but it wasn't even that bad. It was definitely the weakest episode in the whole series, but it wasn't, like, that bad. Thanks to Prime Baco. Of course I'll be playing the Killer Bean game. Thanks, Shaman. What do you mean retro achievements? Like going back through and playing games for achievements, like achievement hunting on the 360? Because I used to love that. That's still fun to do. I gotta pee real quick though, give me a sec. We already did that one, Cole. Courage of Cowardly Dog should have been on there. I agree. But that was never going to happen. I wonder what Courage does have on here, though. An 8.3. Super underrated. That should be a 9 at least. What I do like to see, though, is how many people fondly remember Courage and still talk about it to this day. Like, I know the big trend right now is, like, the Mount Rushmore of this and that. There was one for, like, the Mount Rushmore of cartoons, and I saw Courage was on there, and everyone pretty much agreed with that. So I'm really happy. It is a special show. I don't think you will ever see another show like Courage. No, I think it's got plenty of potential, RJ. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was similar. Similar to Courage, or similar in that it's very different from, like, everything else? Because I don't think they bear much similarity at all. The only thing that they kind of share in common is, like, the horror-ish elements of it. And, like, being self-contained for, like, the villain of the day thing. Just similar vibe. Oh, yeah. I mean, similar vibe, sure. That's fair. Courage is a show I never want to see come back. It's just perfect in every way. I'd rather they just leave it untainted. I'm so split on it, man. Because they have 4 seasons of perfection. And I know if they brought it back, it'd probably blow. But I just can't help but just want more. Like, there's still so much potential in Courage the Cowardly Dog. Still so much they could keep doing for Courage and it never getting old. They kind of did with a Scooby-Doo crossover, I know, and it was not good. It was not good. Didn't we do that back? I'm pretty sure we did that. Man, I got the yawns in a big way. Scooby-Doo crossover was slabless behavior. Yeah. It was sad how little Courage was in that. You know the guy who did the Brain song and movie songs for Billy and Mandy had a bunch of albums and songs, including one about a zombie prostitute named Voltaire? Yep. I actually did know that because I love that Brain song. That is the hardest violin. It goes so ballistic. Oh, hold on, that's like the whole episode. Oh, Jesus. I'll just skip to it here. Oh, how'd the game go, Walter? I wasn't watching. And I still haven't seen this, huh? Still haven't watched it yet.
Step right up on the reasonable guy. Don't be frightened by the look in my eye. I'm just your average evil meteor from out of the sky.
Hey, what you trying to do? Suck my brains out?
Well, I'm just shy and scared in this place. I'm just a fish out of water from outer space. You can see that the trip has left me tired and drained. So why don't you be a pal and bring me some brains?
Okay.
This song still just goes so hard.
I'll get you all sorts of brains.
Thanks, Misha Valdez.
So-called brains.
Go down to your neighbor's place. See the dull expression on his face. You'd be doing him a favor if you brought him to me. He ain't using his brain, he's just watching TV.
You see the Courage the Cowardly Dog game being made? It's in dreams.
To Mr. McGee's, he hasn't had a thought since 40.
My OBS just disconnected? What the fuck? Am I still live? What happens in a case like that? Clippers won by 3. Oh, damn. That's a fat stat line, Walter. Holy. That hasn't happened in a long time. Yeah, that was weird. That really hasn't happened in a long time. Was Courage big back then, or was it kind of niche? So that's the thing. When I was a kid, none of my friends watched Courage. I had no one to talk to about Courage. So I grew up under the impression that it wasn't big. But now, it seems like it was. Like, it seems like it was big. Like, I think a lot of people watched it, but probably just didn't talk about it like the same way they would with a Codename Kids Next Door or something, or a SpongeBob. Audio's cutting out? My audio's cutting out? Audio's cutting out? My audio's cutting out? Sounds fine to me. All right, have a safe flight, Walmart. If Courage was so big, so good and so big, why did it get canceled? Feels like it got the Freaks and Geeks deal. That's a, you know what? That's a really interesting question. I don't know if I ever looked up the exact reason. Courage the Cowardly Dog was not canceled in the traditional sense. The series ended its run in 2002 after 4 seasons, 52 episodes. It was some theories and reasons for its eventual conclusion include the creator's artistic direction, voice actor departures, or just a shift in Cartoon Network's programming. That was just the AI summary of all the articles here. No, Courage never had an ending. The last episode it had was the You're Not Perfect. So it didn't end. They just never picked it up again after that. Creator didn't do much after it ended either. Yeah, John R. Dilworth, he did not do all that much. I wonder what he's doing these days. I actually haven't checked in a while. He completed a short film in 07 called Goose in High Heels. And outside of that, it looks like he hasn't... Oh, no, he did a film last year called Goblins of Litter. So it looks like he's still creating. Thanks, membership officer. Where's your poop sock? Don't have one, bud. Graduated. I think Gindy is the most successful creator out of the lot of the old guard. Oh yeah. Genny Tarkovsky, that guy is still at the top of his game. Thanks for that, AFK. Who do you want to voice Thrag? I think Henry Cavill or John... No, okay. I don't think they need a celebrity voice actor. I really think just find the voice that fits Thrag the best. I don't think they need to make an exception for another celebrity voice actor. Like, so far all the celebrity voice actors they have in Invincible have done a really good job, but I don't think they need to allocate so much budget just to keep getting them. Like, just fucking give it to Matt Mercer, he'd crush it. Like, shit. I wouldn't worry about getting another celebrity. That's sweet. Thanks for that, Hunt. That's sweet. You know, Joe got surprisingly lore deep. Kids Next Door. Wasn't surprising. That show always had lore. Don't need one anymore, Angry Alien. Were you a big fan of Hey Arnold? I was. I liked Hey Arnold a lot. That was a great show. It was. I am curious. We always get on this topic, and I never remember if there's anything when I ask this question, if there's anything that matches. Is there anything currently airing for like kids programming, like animation that is, that's kind of in the same vibe as those old shows like a Hey Arnold, a Billy and Mandy, a Johnny Bravo type shit? Because right now Bluey I know is like the kids show, but that's not really like those. It's more akin to like your traditional kids programming back then from like WB, like a Franklin or something like that. No, there's got to be something, right? There's really nothing? Because there's no way that kind of show for kids just vanished. Like, there's no way. Loud House. That name's familiar. They had a character in the Multiversus, didn't they? I can check it out, Shaman. Retro achievement site. Okay, I'll take a peek at that. Appreciate it, Shaman. Oh, that's sweet. Thanks for that, Hunt. I hope it's doing well. Kids don't really watch TV anymore. They have TikTok. Yeah. I guess the slack has been picked up by things like Glitch. Like Gaslight District. Because this... Wow. Because this kind of fits that niche. This is definitely a show that can be for all ages, even though it's more on like the like young teen side. But it's still, like, glitch shows, I think, probably fit that more so than, like, mainstream kids programming. Thanks, membership, bees. Thanks for the big drop, Kyle. Oh, I'm super sorry to hear about that, Kyle. That's fucking awful. I'm wishing you and your family the best. And thank you for the generosity. I'm sorry to hear that, Octo. That's also a really rough spot. I don't have any, like, good advice, but I'm hoping it looks up for you soon. I hope it gets better. Never knew about this in 7 million views. Nah, you definitely know this channel. Amazing Digital Circus. I think this is probably where, like, that style of kids programming has gone. Like, from the old days of, like, the Courage, the Billy and Mandy, the Danny Phantoms, that kind of thing. I think it's now more on things like Glitch and other animations, like indie animation like it, filling that void. Does that say 371 million views? Yes. Oh yeah, I'll look at the Shannon Sharp stuff in a moment. Thanks to Prime Hayton. Pretty high Alucard. I think they will drop it tomorrow. I think the Gaslight District pilot is very good. It's a beautiful style, and I think it's very solid. I'm super interested in seeing more. This is probably my favorite Glitch show so far. I was really impressed. Thanks, Resub Sander. Yeah, let me look at the Shannon Sharp stuff. Oh, I love Invader Zim, yeah. That's another banger. Shannon Sharp lawyers release X-rated texts, name of accuser in $50 million civil rape lawsuit. So he dropped the texts in response to the $50 million lawsuit. Where just the text itself? Is it here? How does that always happen? How do I always end up clicking behind it? Hold on, let me see if I can just find the raw drop. Thanks, Resub Raspberry. Didn't he put it in like a tweet or something? Why are they not just showing the tweet? Thanks, Resub Lamb. Yeah, we talked about that, TVT. Posted it himself on Twitter. Here, let me do that. It's saying it doesn't exist. Did he take it down? Yeah, he did. Oh. Interesting. I guess I'll just have to rely on the summary. So she's apparently texted him that she wants him to put a dog collar around her neck, tie me up, and do bad things to me. They're saying this clearly indicates the nature of their relationship was consensual and sexual in nature, and in many cases initiated by her with specific and graphic requests. Sharp allegedly threatened to kill her, manipulated and controlled her, and repeatedly threatened to brutally choke her and violently slap her according to the legal papers. But he categorically denies the allegations and is ready to fight, ready for a legal fight. And he's pointing to the alleged text as proof. I know you missed this big... What? Hold on, I skipped this. Davis said Sharp and the accuser had consensual sex until January 2nd, 2025, the day after she allegedly asked for $25,000 per cheek in a message. I know you missed this big juicy ass, $25K for each cheek. That's quite a price. That is steep. $25K per cheek? 50K took us? I've noticed that as well, heroin, yeah. The AI ads are crazy. Doesn't have much to do with Cartoon Network, believe it or not. Other adult-only texts released by Sharp's team include when Jane Doe allegedly texts Sharp a photo of a woman tied up in a compromising position and wrote, "Tie me up like this and fuck me," with Sharp replying, If I knew how to, I would. She allegedly wrote back, "It's okay, I have handcuffs, we can stick to those for now." The two allegedly exchanged kinky messages when the accuser allegedly wrote, that just got my pussy wet, tie me up and do bad things to me," which Sharp then wrote, "Cuff up." Is that game? Wow. The two also talked about her desire to have a baby with him, including allegedly writing, "Only if you put that baby gravy in me, then you can do whatever you want to me. And I literally ate so much food, I look like..." Jesus. Sharp responded, this is the second time he's caps locked if I still fuck with you around my B-day in 24, you can IUD out. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that, Teddy. That's a classic one. $50 million, though. It's a big ask. Yeah, I still plan on doing that, Kyle, when E-Day gets closer. Yeah, the Oblivion thing's tomorrow morning. I don't know if I'll stream it. We'll see. It's at 11 a.m., so it's kind of early. For a stream, that is. I'm very excited for Expedition 33. I'm super pumped. Yeah, of course I know Cool 3D World. If you don't stream it, how will you react? If you don't stream it, how will you react when they charge us for horse armor again? That'd be such a banger. Holy shit. They should do that. They should actually do that. Favorite song by Linkin Park? By Myself. I don't know. We'll see. I might live stream the Oblivion reveal. We'll see. I'm not sure. I did not see it, Armin. What'd she say? Yeah, Oblivion reveals at 11 a.m. EST. Oh, fuck. I keep yawning. Maybe I'll just call it an early night and just get up and do the Oblivion reveal. I think that might be the plan. Alright, thanks for tuning in. I will see you all tomorrow. If I don't stream the Oblivion reveal in the morning, then I'll just see you tomorrow night and we'll start Expedition 33. Unless Oblivion does drop tomorrow, then we'll start Oblivion Remaster. So we'll see. Anyway, sleep well. See you soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.